Join us as we participate in our first ever Labor Day parade. Take in the theater. We get a bird's eye view of DC and enjoy a Nationals baseball game.
Welcome. We're so glad you found us. We're the Greenshields family. Travel and adventure is a dream that came true in 2021. Circumstances in our lives over the past few years taught us that life is too short. We were tired of the rat race and burnt out. We wanted to do more, live more, and see more of the world our Creator made. In January of 2021, we sold our 50-acre hobby farm, and in April, we bought our 45-foot leopard catamaran we call So Much More. So far, we have traveled over 10,000 nautical miles. Be patient with us as we share our journey. Since moving on the boat, it has been a non-stop learning curve, especially since we had no sailing experience whatsoever. All things are possible, and we hope you follow along. Our goal is to inspire you to do and be so much more. Labor Day had us traveling to Kensington, Maryland, where we would participate in our first ever Labor Day parade.
We are the Parkinson Foundation of the National Capital Area. We provide programs to help people live well with Parkinson's disease. You can learn more about us at pfnca.org.
Charmy asked us if we would come and participate in the Labor Day parade with the two schools that she worked for. The Avalon School for Boys, located in Wheaton, Maryland, and its sister school, the Brookewood School for Girls, located in Kensington, Maryland. Both are K-12 schools, and both, interestingly enough, are divided into 4 houses. The boys' school is Stewart, Culvert, Carroll, and Washington, in honor of the men who helped to shape Maryland and the United States. And the houses at the Brookewood School for Girls is Arundel, Bourbon, Cuttis, and Darnell. And these two were ladies who helped with the founding of Maryland and the shaping of the United States. For more information about the schools, the links will be in the description. We had such a good time meeting and talking with the students and parents, and it was just such an amazing experience, and we're so grateful that Charmy thought to invite us and to participate. And again, if you want more information about the schools, links are in the description. Presenting Macbeth at the Veterans Amphitheater. It was amazing! The acting, the special effects, it was just an amazing night. This holiday season, the theater company will be presenting Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on December 8th to 11th at the Vienna Baptist Church. So if you're in the area and you'd like to take in some great theater, check them out. The link will be in the description. 500 feet up.
All groups through security. Once you go through security, you're going to put yourself back together, start taking pictures. On this level, I've got graffiti from the U.S. Civil War and a wonderful statue of George Washington, and then it's a 70-second ride to the top. When you get to the top, above every window is a picture of what you're looking at with some of the buildings labeled. So it's going to say Library of Congress, White House, Arlington Cemetery. Not every building's going to have a label. Just ask the ranger. What building is that? Can you tell me where the Pentagon is? The Pentagon is in that direction. Windows weren't too bad this morning. Hello, how are you?
Hello. Good, how are you?
But sometimes you find yourself looking out the windows of the Washington Monument and you say, oh, these windows look terrible and dirty. That's because we have a peregrine falcon that lives at the top of the Washington Monument, and he likes to eat his meals at the windows of the Washington Monument.
There we go.
There you go. Ranger up top will give you any help you need.
Thank you. We are on the report, right?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yep.
I think that see-through ones will be higher. This looks very modern.
Hello. On behalf of the National Park Service, I would like to welcome you to the Washington Monument. This elevator is taking you up 500 feet to the observation level. The monument is actually 555 feet, 5 1/8 inches tall, and at the time of its completion in 1884, that height made it the world's tallest structure. That didn't last too long, however, because just 5 years later, in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was completed, which is nearly twice as tall as this. But since this has to be the world's tallest something, the Washington Monument has been determined to be the world's tallest freestanding stone structure, meaning there is no steel support inside. It's just stone upon stone, held together by gravity, and everyone holding their breath. It's pretty impressive. When you get to the top, take your time looking out of the windows. When you're ready to go back down, walk down one flight of steps to the 490-foot level. If you are not able to take stairs, feel free to take the elevator. On the 490-foot level, you will find a small museum that will give you more information on the construction of the monument, and it is where you will get on the elevator to go back down to the ground. Enjoy your visit. Going down.
We're on the south side of the monument, so there's the Jefferson, the tidal pool, there's the Potomac on the other side there, and I'm just going to pan. Now I'm going to zoom in. There's the Lincoln Memorial. Stone on the inside.
Wow. This thing weighs 81,000 tons.
Tell me what that is, John.
That's a lightning rod, life-size replica that sits on the monument. Apparently I heard that they have a bunch of them around this part when the point starts tapering in. They have replaced it several times.
Those are actual, they've been up there. Obviously struck by the lightning.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently they bounce back and forth between copper and aluminum.
That rock was caused by an earthquake in 2011.
It's a story. These stones come from everywhere. Every state donated one, as do numerous countries, cities, societies, colleges, Masonic lodges, and military units, all to showcase the strength and breadth of Washington's legacy. Pretty much anyone and everyone who wanted to honor General Washington did so. One person who didn't understand the point of the commemorative stones was Peter Force. A former mayor of Washington, D.C., Force donated a stone that merely said his name, Peter Force. Afterwards, the Monument Commission enacted a requirement. Individuals were not allowed to give stones because no one is bigger than General Washington. Commemorative stones became part of the construction as soon as they arrived. After the cities of Baltimore and New York donated massive stones, a requirement was sent out that the stones had to be a smaller, uniform size in order to fit into the monument. Here you may notice a change in the monument from smooth, machine-cut stones to rough, hand-carved blocks. Transition a clear example of the passage of time as we travel back through history to the first phase of construction. Stones were required to be made from native materials. You'll see a lot of marble, limestone, and granite, but there are some unique stones as well. Arizona's is made of petrified wood, Hawaii's is coral, Alaska's is jade, and Wisconsin's is cheese. Not really, but isn't it nice to think so? Thank you for visiting the Washington Monument.
That was kind of cool.
We're off to see the Nationals baseball team play tonight. We're reasonably close enough to the stadium that we can walk. Thanks to my cousin Bob. We got tickets, so it's doing a nice treat. There's the stadium up ahead. This would be Janai and John's first ever Major League Baseball game, and in true parental fashion, I embarrassed them by cheering loudly and having just a great time. I was talking to other fans, and especially a Yankees fan. We were talking about whether or not the Yankees and the Blue Jays would be duking it out for the pennant race. Sadly, that didn't happen for either team, but a lot of the entertainment on the game happened between innings. They had presidential races. All in all, it was a fun night. It was cold, but we enjoyed ourselves. The game went into extra innings, but sadly we didn't stick around for it. It was getting late, it was getting cold, and we had to walk back to the boat. So all in all, thank you so much, Bob. I wanted to go to a Blue Jays game when I was back home, and that didn't happen, so this was an unexpected blessing, and I thank you for it. Join us next week as we explore Glen Echo Park, learn about Claire Barton and the amazing work that she did, and we say goodbye to Washington, D.C., and we may or may not get stuck. Follow us on Facebook, SV So Much More. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Or join our crew at svsomuchmore.ca and help support us. Be the first to see new content, chat with us anytime, and access to exclusive content. Again, that's www.svsomuchmore.ca.